Are you dreaming of getting into real estate investing for 2025 but don't know where to start and keep seeing advertisements with these big expensive gurus, but you have no experience and not a lot of money to start out? Well, that's actually not a problem. I'm here to show you how to take your first steps today. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple, actionable plan to get started without needing a ton of money or experience. My name's Ryan Perkle, and I own Birddog Investment Group. Over the last 2 years, I started in real estate 2.5 years ago, and I was a boat captain, a fishing captain, running tours between Georgia and South Carolina, right on the border there. And so found out about wholesaling real estate and jumped in while I was on the boat, gave it a shot, and was able to close 4 deals in like 5 months. And so I was able to make enough money to join a coaching program. And since then, we've signed over about 150 contracts and done over $1.3 million. And so the first 2 years of this space for me has just been incredible. It's been super fun. We've built a team of 7 people. We've got anywhere from acquisitions to TC to dispo to operations. Everything's taken care of. We've treated it like a business. But with all that being said, I only spent $200 to get started. So this whole program cost me $200 and a lot of sweat equity. So if you stick around until the end, then I've got a free tool that will help you kickstart your journey. So the benefits of real estate, what are the benefits? So potential passive income, whether you're a college student or a stay-at-home parent or retired or literally anybody that's got the time and energy and commitment can find a niche or a space in real estate where you can get paid. And so there's opportunities that we can look at that require minimal time. There's opportunities that require minimal effort. There's opportunities where you don't even have to leave your house. You just need a cell phone. So there's a lot of different opportunities to get started. And the idea would be potential income, passive income. And so the minimum program that I can offer that I would pay for is about $500 a month, and up to like $10,000 a month for somebody that would be a Birddog for me. And I can explain that in another video what a Birddog is, but that's just one opportunity. Another opportunity is to grow yourself into being a trader or an investor yourself. You've built out your network and your skills and your experience where now you can build long-term wealth or a generational wealth. You can own properties and take cash flow, but then you also have equity long-term. So the other benefit is that you can work on your schedule. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to have an office job. You don't have to be out in the streets knocking on doors. If that's something you want to do, there's a high potential for earning. At the same time, to go Birddog leads for somebody would benefit and pays well. And you can do it for a couple hours a day. I always say a couple hours a day, you have 10 conversations a day, 50 conversations a week. That's going to probably generate around $5,000 a month for you, at least. So those are some benefits that you can get from the low cost entries. You don't need to be rich to get started. You just need the right strategy. What's the right strategy? Step 1. First, you have to educate yourself. Why is education and learning so important? The importance in real estate is there's a lot of risk involved if you don't know what you're doing. There's also basic terms and concepts that you need to understand as you're starting up. You're going to be talking with different professionals that speak a language, whether it's an attorney or a real estate agent or broker or a lender or a buyer, an end buyer. Anybody in the process has, there's certain terms and language that we use to communicate with each other, based on what we're trying to do. So also finding free or low cost resources like Birddog REI Communities, 45-day free trial to get started in real estate investing and trading. This is an online platform that is bringing together like-minded people so that they have one platform to communicate, and it's really all the players in the game inside that market, whatever market you're in. And so that is free for 45 days, and then it's costs just as much as a tank of gas these days, so under $50 to get you into that community. And then inside that community is opportunities for courses and coaching and programs to grow grow once you start getting established and you do a couple deals and you make some money. Also, another free resource would be reading books, watching YouTube channels like this, or listening to podcasts. So you definitely want to stay on top of the trends, absorb as much information as you can. I'll be honest with you, there's a couple of guys on here, Jerry Norton, if I'm allowed to say his name. He taught me everything that I needed to get started, and it was all 100% free. I just quickly went and joined a group and joined a community to continue to learn and grow as fast as I did. So the key here is, the pro tip here for sure for everybody is, just don't get overwhelmed. Focus on learning just enough to take the next step, right? You don't need to think about, how am I going to be a millionaire? I mean, dream about that stuff, but like, as far as education goes and as far as where you're at, what you need to know now, just get to the next step. So what does that look like? You need to know what those steps are, so that you need to know, how to progress and where you're heading and what's next. And then, so the next step in this process would be step 2, start networking. So the power of networking in real estate and really any other industry is enormous. I mean, you can't do anything by yourself, right? You can't sell anything by yourself. You need sellers, you need buyers, you need lenders, you need agents, you need brokers. There's a lot of people involved in this program, and networking is the greatest way for everybody to know who you are, that you operate in good faith, that you're an honest and trustworthy business person. You know what you're doing. But also, people are okay. If you're a beginner, then they know you're a beginner. Just be a beginner. It's okay. You don't have to come in being an expert, but the hungrier you are to educate yourself and learn and to build your skills, the more you're going to be recognized in the community as somebody that really wants to be involved. If you think about it, all industries are getting older and retiring, and there's attrition through every industry. So are you going to be the next one in the next 20 years to fill that gap where these other folks have been doing it for a long time and they can retire? They've built up the wealth they were looking for. They've reached that level of success. So Birddog community, REI community for beginners is somewhere, again, it's a free resource where you can network within your market. This is all specific geographical markets where you're going to be meeting all the brokers, agents, asking questions with other wholesalers, with other bird doggers, with other investors. Everybody that's playing inside your space is going to be in this community. So that allows you to have those conversations and not worry about saying the wrong thing or asking the wrong question. You can also search inside the community to see what other people are talking about if that conversation's happened before you. So the right connections can fast track your success, and I am absolute proof of that. Step 3, focus on low-risk strategies when you're entering into real estate. What do those strategies look like? Well, one, bird dogging, and that's what we're here to really focus on and talk about, the Birddog REI community. We empower local general people, anybody in the community that wants to earn extra income, to be a bird dog for us. And so you have the opportunity to bring deals, bring leads, bring contracts into our investment group, and we will pay you for those leads. We will pay you for those contracts. Right? So bird dogging doesn't really cost any money. We're going to teach you how to pull free resources and identify these opportunities. And then you just have to make the connection, pick up the phone, make the call, and set the appointment for us. And so that's option 1. Next, as you progress in that and you've been doing that long enough, then there's another opportunity called wholesaling. Wholesaling real estate is basically getting that property under contract and then selling that contract, whether it's to somebody like us that's going to buy it, or an end buyer, a hedge fund. There's a lot of different buyers out there that'll buy different properties or different contracts, and they're not buying the property. You don't even have to buy the property. You just get the contract and you sell the contract to whoever that person is, that investor that's going to pick it up and buy it from you. And that can be anywhere from $1,000 on a wholesale fee to $100,000. It's really just a matter of how much equity is in the spread. So the last strategy that you can do, which is no risk, no cost, or low impact, is just being a boots on ground runner. And so we operate in multiple markets, and so we need people to go knock on doors do inspections, take pictures, have open houses, let contractors in. There's a million reasons why we need boots on ground, and it pays $50 to go run across town. It takes you 30 minutes, but you made $50. That's pretty good for an hour's worth of work or a half hour's worth of work, depending on how long it takes. So lots of opportunity to support this community, and lots of ways to make money. So again, you don't need massive capital. You don't need wealthy parents. You don't need any of that background. You just need the right strategy and the right group to get started. So the last step is just taking action. I mean, that is the ultimate step. You've got to take the action to get into this space to be able to be a player. So you can take the smallest action, which is just joining our free group for 45 days, getting in the conversation, learning, understanding, the space and what all's involved, who they're players, what are they talking about. Just be in the background if you need to. Like I said, it's under $50 after March. Right now it's free. So join the group, become a member, start getting involved in these conversations, in these meetings, and then find the opportunity. We're going to launch our opportunities on March 1st to open up to, we're going to start building up our Birddog list. So we're going to recruit and bring on a bunch of Birddogs that we're going to train properly on how to be a professional Birddog. So, join the group, get started, get in the conversation. The most important step is getting started. So, don't let fear hold you back. If you are serious about starting your real estate journey, join the Birddog REI community for free for 45 days. You'll get access to resources, tools, and an incredible network of investors. The Kennel Club is open to everyone, and right now it's a free resource. There you'll have the opportunity to truly begin your career to financial freedom. So what's stopping you from starting? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, watch other videos for more tips on getting started in the real estate investing and trading space. Don't worry about it. You got this. The hard part is just taking the first step, and your future self will really appreciate that. So I'll see you on the inside. Thanks for watching.